All right, so Eddie, what matchup do you want me to play? Because I have a bunch of characters, as you know.
I mean, I'm joke. What I'm thinking, I'm kind of like trying to juggle around what matchup I should learn first, either Marth, Falco, or Fox. And I think it's probably just best to go with Fox, right? Just learn the Ditto,
Yeah,
and then extrapolate the what I learned from that. 'Cause like if I'm analyzing a Fox Ditto, what both characters are doing is stuff that I can do, so it makes the most sense.
right. And you can always take what the other fox is doing.
Yeah.
So, what kind of issues do you have in the fox ditto, or generally speaking?
Um, I'm kind of struggling with like how to actually play neutral without just being like attempting to react um, indefinitely, which is like it is legit impossible to do. Like you can't just like dash dance. I mean, you can attempt, but you can't just like dash dance camp everybody.
Right.
And that seems to be like my mode when I'm when the wrench gets thrown in my plan. I just start dash dancing pretty endlessly, and then like obviously you can't reliably get a whiff punish very often against top tiers like that without like some sort of read. There's just too much going on in neutral.
Yeah. No, I agree. Generally, so I think you have a very good baseline for fox ditto. Dash dancing is kind of the main way you get openings in the fox ditto. And of course, your goal is to find a grab or a knockdown secondarily. So like
Yeah,
the best moves to find in neutral are up smash and grab, and then drill leads to grab, and then shine would probably be the next best thing to find. Um,
yeah, yeah. 'Cause like I've always thought about it as like the knockdown's the most important because like raw grabs in neutral, like while they're very high reward, they're obviously very risky. You
right.
miss and you die.
No, I agree. They do have to be thrown in sometimes, especially at higher percents, because the higher level you get in Fox Dittos, the more at like around 90 to 100, people start holding shield a lot because they know they can get a shine out of shield into a knockdown into an opening.
Yeah.
So you just have to be aware of that and occasionally run up grab.
Right. Okay. Use that as a mix up. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
But yeah, generally speaking, you don't want to like run across the stage and grab their dash dance. I don't think that really works.
Yeah,
Um,
and that seems to be like what I'm doing, and like that comes from not necessarily like knowing what else to do, I suppose. Because like it'll feel like I'm every time I jump I get punished or whatever.
right. Yeah, no,
Okay.
I got that.
I would like to just simply talk about the fundamentals of the matchup, not necessarily like what how it pertains to me, but like just in just as general as it gets.
Okay. Well, do you know basic rock paper scissors in neutral
Uh, is it just that
between drill and running shine and
drill, running shine, and full hop?
yeah, and also up smash.
Yeah, I was expecting up smash, but I kind of think yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So generally speaking, uh, actually, yeah. Let's do what Wombat said. Let's go to station one, and I'll type stuff in there if we need to.
Okay.
Let me just put my code in there. But yeah, so generally speaking, Foxito neutral is a lot of reads on timing and reads on options. So, I mean, that could kind of be said for pretty much any matchup, but reward is so high in the Foxito that I think there's more emphasis on that versus whiff punishing like you do in like Fox Marth.
Right. I
Um,
feel like
Go
I
ahead.
missed it. I missed what I was gonna say. What was the first, like the very first thing you said?
That
You just read.
it's calling out timings and calling out
Oh yeah,
the other
I'm really
options.
bad at timing. That's what it was. I feel like my timing is just completely, or not completely per se, but like it's lacking for sure.
Do you want to play or do you want to keep talking?
That's up to you, my friend.
All right, let's play a game. Uh,
Okay, yeah.
we don't have to do FD if you don't want to, but
I think FD might be good.
Okay. So we'll start at 40 or whatever. Just restart. Okay. It's rough. Oh, good DI. Okay, so I'm gonna talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean execution's obvious.
Yeah, but do you know why you missed those ledge dashes?
What do you mean? Like specifically what
Yeah.
what I was failing?
Yeah.
Probably. Like if I went back and looked at it, I would absolutely know.
Okay, well, I could tell you why. It's because you shortened.
It's because I shortened.
Yeah. When you shorten, your ECB is different when you grab ledge.
Yeah.
So you have to time your ledge dash differently than you normally would if you want a ledge
Yeah.
dash there, or you refresh.
Yeah, that's interesting because I usually time my ledge dashes around shortens very well. That's unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to say I do understand that.
Okay. Then also, you were right about how you just dash dance a lot.
Yeah, it's bad. It's really
Yeah,
bad.
you have to throw out aerials occasionally because you're not going to be able to react, right? So sometimes you
Yeah.
throw out a drill and then you dash back, or you do a drill into another drill, or you do drill into dash forward, right? You have to open up your mind to different threats because you're not really threatening anything with your dash dance because I'm expecting you to always dash back.
Yeah, and I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate
so
it so much.
if I'm reading you dashing back, then the response from you, if you know I'm going to do that, is to throw out a move, and then I'll run into your move, like a move in place, like drill in place or full hop, something like that.
Yeah.
Of course, full hop is kind of risky because it'll lose to me just running up and grabbing, right? If I bait out your full hop,
Right.
and then also, there was a point on the last stock where I was just kind of testing you to see what you would do when you had invul. And you took center, which is good, but you didn't attack me. Like I ran to the left side of the stage and I did full hop down airs, which is very, very like medium. I would say medium risk because I was at like 50. And very, very high reward, obviously, because if you get clipped by the down air, you get grabbed and you're also by the ledge. So either you're eating like 80% in an edge guard or you're just getting gimped.
Yeah.
And so in like that kind of situation, if you see me full hopping in the corner, which is very, very common in foxes, because foxes know that other foxes like to look for rolls, especially at like the mid-ish level. So instead of rolling, a lot of foxes start to full hop. And you can just call that full hop out with like full hop nair, or just run up and like wave dash down, turn on back air,
Yeah.
or up smash.
I'm aware of.
Yeah.
About, whether they roll or whether they full hop.
Right. So if you see someone full hopping in the corner like that, you can just call it out with a trade with a nair because you're at lower percent and I'm at mid percent, and then I'm off stage. Now it's a very difficult edge guard. You have to basically make a read because I'll have all my resources, but at least you put me at the ledge and you can maintain an advantage instead of just trying to hold center and nothing really happening.
Okay.
Okay, let's play another game. Gotta refresh. Especially if I'm not threatening you, right? Like if I'm not close to you, it's better to just refresh.
Yeah.
Good CC. Nice. Nice. Oh wow. Nice. Good grab. Yeah. Jump. Oh, I messed up. I missed my reaction. Wow.
Yeah, that was kind of. Oh. We're desync, don't we? Yeah, we are most certainly desync. Okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
let's just.
we were desync.
Gotcha.
That lag spike put us into a desync.
Let's skip FD again.
Yeah.
Let's go Battlefield.
That's the connection. Maybe I can just do this. Close a couple things out. 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, no, I'm gonna close. Your stream's not. It shouldn't affect anything, but whatever. Nobody's talking in chat anyway. Alright.
Alright, cool. No.
That was tasty.
Nice.
Oh, no, he took it.
Okay. Let me think about that. So I think you do a decent job of waiting out my invul. You could mix it up a little. I know you stay on the ground a lot, which is fine, but like, the ledge is an option. Jumping to a platform is always an option. Top platform is always an option. Just good to keep it in mind.
Yeah.
I think.
Myself for being predictable.
Yeah, I think when you knock me down, you try to cover a lot of options, and you'd benefit a lot if you just slowed it down a little bit and just, get the knockdown, maybe like pause, recognize they got knocked down, and then figure out, you can react most of the time. Like if I do a tech roll, you can definitely react.
Yeah.
And then figure out what you're gonna do. Because right now you're expecting me to either miss the tech or tech in place, so you're drilling to cover that, which is fine, especially versus like Falco. But in Fox Dittos, it doesn't work as well.
Interesting.
Just because spot dodge shine isn't really a threat. right? So you can grab or up smash, and that generally works better.
Let's see, because I could just hold down a tech the shine.
Right.
If yeah.
And you go so far away most of the time too. Thanks for the follow, Nano. You go so far that you shouldn't be getting thundered in that situation, right? And I mean, at best, they have a read situation. Like they could, if you tech away, they have to read that in order to follow up. And if you tech in place, they have to read that. If you tech roll in, I mean, they should be able to get that on reaction regardless.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I think that's mostly all I really had to say about that one. And then also, there are a lot of situations where I'll intentionally fall short or drift back or undershoot or whatever you want to call it. And then I'll do an up tilt in place, and that up tilt catches you like every time.
Yeah, it sucks.
And it's just something you have to expect or respect. And you can punish that either with up smash, run up shield. You can just time your dash in so that it doesn't catch you. With a running shine, thunders, or full hop's a good one as well. Like if you hard read it, you can just full hop, and then you see the up tilt come out, and then you fall on top of him with an upper or drill.
I see. Yeah.
It works for Falco as well.
Timing my dash ins. When should I dash in? Like.
When should you dash in?
When should I ever like dash in at the opponent? I know that's like a very.
Well, you have to threaten that you're gonna running shine or do an approaching aerial, right? So once you've established that threat, then dash in becomes more threatening. But if you're just dashing in and and I'm expecting you to dash back, then that threat isn't there, and I can just run you over.
I see.
Like I could just running shine or running up smash or running drill, like pretty much every time. If I know you're not gonna threaten either run up smash or running shine or whatever.
Yeah. So I just gotta be more threatening and neutral then.
Yeah. And like you don't have to like specifically attack, right? I tend to, but you don't have to. You can run up and wave dash down. Just take your space and then reassess where I am. And if you think I'm gonna dash back, then you could do another like run in even further and get a running shine. And at that point, I'm basically at the ledge.
Yeah, I think that's what I have a large problem with is I just like to attack, but I don't. I'm not qualified to do it at the timings that I do it.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're establishing stage presence and then you have a punish game to back it up, I think it works fine. But it does take time.
Let's see.
Also, like when you do a running shine, you should you should pretty much always do like thunders running because running shine they're not gonna be ready to tech unless they were trying to shield originally. If you're doing like a drill shine or something that connects into a shine, then thunders isn't really worth it because they're usually tech.
I see. So then should I just wait out the tech and react to that?
Yeah, right.
Okay.
And like if they tech away and you know you won't be able to get it, then just like run up, wave dash down, establish your position, maybe wall it with a backer if you think they're gonna come in, or go for like a mix up, right? Like if they tech away, they have to do something. So either they'll run in, they'll spot dodge or roll or they're full hop, or they'll just attack.
Yeah.
And you can play like a mix up game where if you know or you have like a good idea of what they're gonna do, like you can narrow it down to like two or three of them. Then you could just like, oh well, he's usually full hopping. I can approach with a full hop nair to catch him out of the startup of his jump. Or oh, he's gonna spot dodge. I can run up wave dash down or just run up smash or whatever, right?
Yeah.
There's like a handful of reads, and if you watch like much better players than me, you'll see that they call out off knockdown options very consistently, and they get better throughout the set. Like IBDW will call out full hops, he'll call out rolls. Moki's really good about that as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Watch Moki.
Yeah, let's play another one. That running shine was fine. I just happened to throw out a drill at that time.
Yeah.
Just happened to lose the RPS. Nice. Nice. You could have shined that at a shield, that backer.
Yeah.
Like I just tried to and I failed.
Oh no. Careful that attack.
Wow. Okay. Wow, that hit me. Nice. See, like that, you probably could have thunders. Maybe not, because my DI was really good, but generally speaking, if you get that kind of a shine, you want a thunders.
Right. Okay. That's when it works. So I've always thought it was cheap, but I, used to play Falco where I could just spam up tilt and I happen to be ASDIing thunders, So I'd probably use that.
Yeah, see, there you did the drill again. Instead of, like, just recognizing, okay, hit the shine. I can wait for a second.
I see. So I have to make the decision to wait. I can't just like, yeah, I see. I have to understand that the shine drill in that spot is preemptive. And I'm making that decision constantly. Oh no.
That was bad. Wow, another phantom.
So lucky.
Oh, well, I know what you were going for.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, you know.
Yeah, I think you're having growing pains, but I think you're starting to do the right things. You're just not calling out. You're just not, because you're focusing on it. You're not focusing on the neutral as much, right? Like you're focusing on, oh, I want to do the running shine.
Yeah, it's a lot to put together.
Yeah. We can do another one. I think this is 4.
Battlefield, I think the best. Okay. Adapted.
No. Nice. Nice. I could up smash. Nice. Oh, I'm on top platform. Nice. Oh, you gotta follow that up.
No!
Battlefield, please.
Dude, Battlefield fucks Fox. It's so sad.
Getting better, getting better. You have good mix-ups.
Cool. What are my mix-ups? I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, you do run up grab mix-ups to catch me when I'm holding shield. Uh, when I'm cornered, you zone me pretty well, which I guess is like a Falco thing.
Yeah.
Um, I think when I'm at high percent, yeah, I'm not sure if it's your follow-ups or if you're just not looking for the right moves in neutral, but when I'm at high percent and you're at low percent, you should be looking for trades.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I tend to treat players when they're high percent to like, I don't know, maybe it's Falcoitis kicking in, or like, Sheik just gets any straight hit and then sets up a kill off of it at high percent. But like, it just feels like what I think of the opponent's going to do when they're high percent is they're going to camp. They're going to try and disengage. So I don't want to get caught like in their movement.
No, yeah, that's true.
Would punish me.
That's true. But Fox in Foxitos, Fox can't zone himself out that well. He has a backer, but like it's not like Marth or Sheik where, they're spacing for an aerial into a grab. Fox doesn't really have that. Like he has drill, but drill trades, right?
Right.
So if I'm doing a full hop downer, for example, you can trade with a full hop aerial of your own, or you can dash attack into up smash or whatever, or raw up smash or grab, whatever. If you're just throwing out like a short hop nair at me though, that full hop downer is gonna work, and then I get my grab. Or I could be holding shield and I get a shine out of shield, or there's a bunch of things.
Okay.
But like if I'm at high percent, you're at low percent, I think it's better to force the issue as the low percent, which is unusual, right? Like you usually don't want to do that when you're fighting Marth or Sheik or even like Falcon.
Yeah.
But I think forcing the issue works in the Fox Ditto.
At low percent.
Right. Because like you say, you don't want them to get the big opening, but in like a counterintuitive way, the way you avoid getting the big opening is to be less patient, I think, and like to actually attack. Because if you're attacking me, I can't get a clean hit unless I happen to power shield shine or find something really crazy.
Yeah. I can't believe that's the first time I thought about that. If I'm attacking, then they can't get a clean hit. 'Cause, like it feels like that's what happens, time and time again. I just get opened up really hard off of one specific thing that they go for, and it's like, oh, well, I played directly into that.
Yeah, I mean, part of my problem versus like Falco, for example, is in Foxitos, finding dash attack at high percent is obviously really good because dash attack's really fast. It trades with pretty much all of Fox's aerials, which will lead into up smash or an aerial of your own, right?
Yeah.
Or at least a tech chase.
And if he jumps, it knocks him out of the air. He can crouch cancel it to 1,000,000% though. I think it's legit like 130.
Yeah, so like obviously you don't want to do it that often, but if I'm at high percent, you don't want to be doing like an approaching down air. You could do an approaching nair so long as you're placing it in such a way that you're expecting me to throw out a move. If you're just throwing out a nair to throw out a nair, it won't work because then I can whiff punish it or beat it with full hop. But if you're throwing out a nair with the intention of forcing a trade, like, oh, you think I'm going to do a down air or I'm going to like try to do a running shine or whatever, and you do a nair, I mean, yeah, you might take a little bit of damage, but I'm the one that's going to be off stage.
Yeah. Okay. So gotta aim at the stuff you can do.
Right.
That definitely clears up. Like that's kind of what I've been like learning about recently as well. But like it's just still like such a stark problem for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll do one more, and then I'll get to Corkbread or Nano, whoever wants to go next.
All right. Yeah, that's cool.
Do you still want me to go Fox? By the way.
You can give me a Marth game.
All right. I don't know why I didn't. Let me restart. Right.
What stage do you want?
Whatever you want. Wow, I'm bad. Let's restart that.
I saw blood in the water.
Yeah, I mean, I should have been dead there because I missed my fast one ledge. Okay, that should be a grab. Gotta be careful with that.
I actually really like this matchup.
I do too. Oh.
I feel like Fox is the only character that can actually keep Martha honest. No, that was perfect.
Nice. Be very careful if you do that, Bruce Marth.
No, that was terrible.
Nice. Oh, okay. Nice. Kind of risky, but nice.
Yeah, you know, it's just a common auto option for Mars and Falcons to double jump to leg. Oh, yeah.
Kind of rough. Oh, I suck. If I were my friend, still.
No, that's a really bad wake up shield.
I'm bad. That sucks.
Trying to get better at those ledge actions, because those are the important ones.
I read that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a good spot to F smash, that's for sure.
I think you have a decent idea of how to play it on the ground, but when it comes to platforms, you're trying to force things too much.
Interesting.
Like if I get you on a platform and I combo you and then I drop a combo, you almost always immediately try to attack me, which is extremely risky versus Marth, because then that usually lets them continue their tempo with an up tilt.
I see.
So it's better to just like go to top platform, reassess like if they're about to swing, if they're coming at you or not. And then if they're jumping at you, I mean, that should be a free shield drop backer, just timing mix-ups. But for the most part, you're an advantage there. So most good Mars won't go for that. If they stay in place, then just go to the other platform or fast fall through and, try to reset to neutral.
I see.
But I think you played that matchup better than the Fox did.
Yeah, I think it's probably Puff and then Marth as far as like how well I can perform in the matchup, but like it's weird because like I'm taking L's to exit, but beating like the mid-level Fox mains that enter the net play tournaments, and I'm like I think I'm even with Razzle.
I think it's I used to be like that with Marth too. It's because Marth has like 3 or 4 different styles of play. And so you might be good against like a very grounded style. For example, I don't know if you happen to be good versus grounded, but you might be good versus a grounded style, but not good versus a swingy style. Or you could be good versus a swingy style, but then not good versus the run up and grab type style or the RPS type Marths. And so you have to spend time in the matchup and just understand how to beat each of those play styles. Like what moves you have that will beat the common options for each of those styles of play. So like versus 2 of those 3, I would say versus the swingy and the grounded, full hop actually works pretty well. It just doesn't work well versus like the RPS Marths because they will convert off that really hard if they just get a raw up tilt or run up grab or something, right?
Yeah.
But whiff punishing works really really well versus swingy Marths, generally speaking. Not always. Sometimes it ends really badly. but like grounded Marths, you can't whiff punish them.
Yeah.
And it's just you just have to spend time and understand, well, what timings do the other Marths like to do, and then how do I beat each of their timings with each move. So like an early fair, for example, will lose to whiff punishing, but a late fair loses to an approaching nair. And like that could be a huge opening, right? Just knowing
Yeah.
what move to use in that situation. Whereas like say they're going to do a late fair and you do a running shine, well now they land with no lag and you get grabbed. Whereas if you had done a nair, you could get like nair up tilt or up smash or whatever into a larger combo.
I see.
It's like there's just so much nuance in the Fox Marth matchup, and then there's the whole like edge guarding thing that no Fox really understands except Silent Wolf, but that's okay. That's a whole
Yeah.
different beast.
Honestly, that's like super cringe. Watching Mark recover for free against Fox. I think it's.
Yeah, because
I think it's.
no foxes in the modern meta understand how to edgeguard Marth. It's really sad. Hax is like the closest, but Hax doesn't do it consistently.
Yeah. It's so weird.
All right, Nano, I think you're up.